Hello students, we will study the orbital contribution to total magnetic moment for low spin octahedral complexes. We have already studied the magnetic moment. There are two types of the magnetic moment. The first one is the spin magnetic moment, and this type of the magnetic moment is produced when the electron revolve around its spin in clockwise direction or an anti-clockwise direction. This is due to the electron spin and independent of its surrounding. It does not depend what type of the ligand is present, whether it is strong or weak. The second one is the orbital magnetic moment, and this is produced when the electron revolve around the nucleus, and this is due to the orbital angular momentum of an electron, and it depends upon the surrounding कि whether the ligand is strong or weak. So total magnetic moment is equal to sum of the spin magnetic moment and the orbital magnetic moment. So the ligand, if the ligand strength around the central metal ion is strong, then the orbital motion of the electron is constant. It easily stops the orbital motion of an electron in the outer shell. If the ligand field of the ligands is weak around the central metal ion, then the orbital motion of an electron is not constant. So the total magnetic moment is equal to the spin only magnetic moment. So in this case, the orbital magnetic moment is constant, means stopped. So now we will study if an electron present in the 3D orbital of transition metals will contribute the orbital magnetic moment or not, only when it satisfies the following three conditions. What are these three conditions? The first condition is that the orbital should be degenerate, means the orbital should have same energy. The second one is the orbital should be similar in shape and size. And third one is the orbital should not contain the electrons of the identical spin, in which the orbital is interconverter. And these second and third point can be explained with the help of the shapes of the d orbitals. Now the second point is the orbital should be similar in shape and size. So we take the example of dxz and the dyz. The dxz and the yz can be easily interconverted by the rotation around z-axis because they have same size and shape. Both have 4 lobes. So if the electron present in dxz will contribute the orbital magnetic moment to the total magnetic moment. So if we take the example of dx square minus y square and dz square, is it contribute the orbital magnetic moment or not? Not. Why? Because the dx square minus y square has 4 lobes, where the dz square has only 2 lobes. So the second condition was what? The orbital should be similar in shape and size. So that's why if the electron present in dx square minus y square orbital, it does not contribute the orbital magnetic moment. And The third one is the orbital should not contain the electron of the identical spin in which it is interconverted. So now we take the examples from the D1 configuration to the D9. Is it give the orbital contribution or no? Let's see. So we are talking about the low spin octahedral complexes. In the octahedral complexes, the 5 orbitals are not degenerate. It's split into the 2 set of the orbital. The one set, that is the T2G, has low energy as compared to the EG. So the first electron goes into the T2G orbital. Now we see this electron will contribute the orbital contribution or not, and dxy can be easily interconverted into the dyz about some rotation around some axis. So it will give the orbital contribution is expected. Because the 3 conditions are satisfied, these 3 are degenerate and can be have same size and shape. Third, y and z is empty and does not contain any electron with identical spin. So that's why this gives the orbital contribution. Second is the d square configuration. The 2 electron goes into the T2G orbital. So this will also contribute the orbital magnetic moment because the 3 conditions are satisfied, and these z-axis is also empty, does not contain any electron. So orbital contribution is expected. Next is the d3, the 3 electron in the T2G orbital. So is it give the orbital contribution? Not. Why? Because the third condition is not satisfied. When dyz is interconverted into dzx, these already contain the electron with the identical spin. So orbital contribution is not expected. Next is d4 configuration. This is for low spin. So next electron goes into the T2G. So this will also contribute the orbital magnetic moment, and this also satisfies the 3 conditions. Third condition also. So orbital contribution is expected. Next for d5, the 5 electron in T2G. So this will also satisfy the 3 conditions. So orbital contribution is expected. Next is for d6. Now 3 orbitals are fully filled. So orbital contribution is not expected. Next is for d7. The next electron goes into the EG. So can it interconverted into dz square? No. Dx square minus phi square has 4 lobes, but dz square has only 2 lobes. So second condition is not satisfied. So orbital contribution is not expected. For d8 is also not expected. Third, last is the for d9. So orbital contribution is also not expected. This electron can't be interconverted into the dz square. So this electron can't contribute the orbital magnetic moment to the total magnetic moment. So thank you students.